Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the St. Johns County Show that's on in the morning. It feels good to be back in this chair. It feels good to not feel like an old man on the phone doing this show. What did you say? What? Huh? Oh, yeah. What? Gosh, man.
It is a test of your patience.
It's a test of all of our patience, I'm sure.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not fun. It's not fun doing that. But you gotta do your job, man. You gotta continue working. If I can work in some form or fashion, let's work.
Well, here's the thing that catches me off guard. We did that every day for like 3 months.
I know how horrible that experience must have been for us and everybody else. I don't remember. There was we were also pretty basic at that point.
Yeah.
It was pretty much, let's get to the numbers, let's get to the important stuff. It was a 20-minute show.
Yeah.
You and I. Now we've got this crazy guy thrown in the mix, and we couldn't.
It went to an hour.
Just like that.
Just
like that.
Chatty Cathy doll with the pull strings in the front. I got you.
Throwing one Davey, we're in an hour.
Yeah.
Got a lot to say.
Well, we're all going to have a lot to say, I think, today. It was what a weekend in a lot of ways.
Mm-hmm.
We will talk about the game. You guys are going to have to fill me in. I didn't watch. Could not find a way to get this at my house without buying Paramount Plus, which I wasn't going to do.
Yeah, it's a lot. Yep.
Yeah. So, but I've heard rumblings.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys can confirm or deny the rumblings that I've heard. And then we got some local stuff happening too. We'll get into all of it. I'm just excited to be back in studio, man. It feels good to be back in studio. It really does. Let's see if I can remember how to do this show. We'll start by telling you about the Florida Man Games, presented by Flowgrown. This is getting more exciting by the day. We got a big announcement that we're going to make on the Instagram today.
Okay.
I already made it last week. It's the race car.
It's so cool, though. Yeah.
It's so exciting, man. I think I made this. Didn't we make this publicly? We made this announcement publicly.
That's right, because we had to say the number again and the driver. Yeah.
26, Sage Karam.
That's so exciting.
Very excited, man.
Cool.
So we're going to make that announcement officially on Instagram. Go like it after the show at 9 o'clock. We make that announcement. Go like it. So the race team thinks that we're popular.
Like it several times.
Yeah.
Several. Yeah.
Call your wife, call your kids. Everybody like it.
Everybody in it.
All your personalities need to like it.
All your
everyone that you've got an Instagram for, your burner account, throw it out there.
Your troll.
Please.
The troll account. Yeah.
Your Nigerian prince.
Right. Your scam account, your
Many
scam
blessings.
people account, all that stuff.
Yeah, we need you.
We want it all there. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna stream it too. The show will be streamed, the Florida Man Games, because you got to put it on. You got to record it the first year, right? You got to put it out there the first year.
Mm-hmm.
And who knows? It could turn into a TV show. That'd be pretty cool. The FloridaManGames.com. Check it out. We're coming down to crunch time, man.
How exciting, though.
Weeks. Very exciting. Very exciting. I'm pumped. I'm ready for it, man. I'm ready for it. We got everything together, finally. I've had this checklist that I've just been whittling down, over the last 4 months.
Mm-hmm.
It's finally getting to a point where it's like, oh, okay, we're going to have it all done. It's there. It's ready. We're good to go. It better be 2 weeks out.
For as long as I've known you, you've had this dream to do some sort of festival like this. Is this something like a dream come true for you a little bit?
Yeah,
I think that's awesome.
We'll go with that.
That's awesome. That's really cool.
Yeah. No, I'm not a sentimental guy.
No, you're not.
So you bring the sentimentalness.
Thank you.
Show?
Basic Hallmark department.
You never said anything to me about it. I thought we were pretty tight. What are you guys doing this afternoon show, eh?
We put pie in your face.
That's right. Yeah, sure. We'll go with that. No, it's gonna be cool. I don't know if it's a lifelong dream. I mean, to be honest, ever since I started doing the 90s Fest stuff, which owed to the 90s Fest, this was my official 90s Fest shirt last year. I just love the vibe and the energy that festival brings with it.
Cool.
And so, if I can do my own big party where everybody can have fun and share that kind of vibe and laugh and have fun and enjoy their day, let's do it. Let's do it. So it's going to be a whole lot of fun, man. I am working very, very hard because there's a lot of hype out there. You got to exceed the hype. I can't just meet the hype at this point. Got to exceed the hype.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be a hell of a day. Hell of a day.
Great.
February 24th. Come out and hang with us. TheFloridaManGames.com. Go get your tickets. Also, big shout out to our friends at Bozard Ford Lincoln. 75 years, guys. 75 years. Such a long time. They've been slinging Fords and Lincolns all over the place here in St. Johns County. True family business. 3 generations. Lots of people involved in making this as successful as it has been. And most of those people, they're amazing customers. The people like you and me who have grown up in this town buying from Bozard Ford Lincoln our entire lives. They're always winning awards. They recently got voted top 3 in the nation for something. I don't even remember what it was, but it's I can't even keep track
No,
of all
incredible.
these awards.
Yeah.
They're just our hometown dealership doing big things. Absolutely love it. Bozard Ford Lincoln. Driven to inspire. Uh-oh, there we go.
There it is.
Starting
Airball.
early.
Yeah.
Starting early.
Oh, here we go.
Airball.
There we go.
Flimmy.
Got some extra aloe in this thing this morning.
Oh,
Extra aloe.
smooth operator.
And it makes your skin soft.
That is true.
That's the collagen.
Yeah, that is the. You're right. Look at you.
Also, shout out to Finest Roofing, Great Expectations, Realty and Auction, Chiba Hut, Toasted Sub, St. August Pizza, BHF Insurance, Crystal Sarah Bail Bonds, Amara Med Spa Griffin Service in Willow and Maine. How's it going, guys?
Hey, happy Monday.
Yay! We're here. New week. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
So, yeah, fun long weekend.
Yeah.
So,
A lot of activity going
Exciting
on.
stuff this weekend.
Blake, how goes it in the booth?
Yeah, it was a long weekend. I wouldn't say most of it was fun.
Hey, Blake had to work all
A
weekend.
lot of sports events, huh?
Yes.
Well, that's good. Could have been boring. Could have been like.
softball tournament.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yep. Four softball games and a basketball doubleheader.
Wow.
damn.
Any good games?
Yes.
Okay. Well, so there. Yeah.
You got to work on that, Blake.
Employee of the month.
We now get a Troy for a quick check of the weather. Troy,
Warm and wet.
you're supposed to go longer than that one.
You get on
For
to
the
me
first
when I
time
go
ever.
longer. You
the
get
first
on
time
to me
ever.
when I go longer.
For the first time ever, I need you to do a long traffic report.
Or
a
Blake-
weather report.
hopefully Blake comes up with a longer traffic report.
There you
But now
go,
it's
Blake.
too late. You've
There
already
you
got
go.
your sip in.
Oh, boy. That quick check of the weather brought to you by Great Expectations Realty and Auction. They can sell your home, your business, and everything in it. Check them out at geauction.com, gerealty.us. We now go to Blake Blevins for a very extended traffic report. Blake?
I'm just waiting for the camera to load. There we go. All right. It is very okay.
That's way to extend it out there, Blake.
Woo.
Yeah. Plus, by the way, weren't we supposed to do question of the day first, then weather and
But
traffic?
he was coughing over here. I was getting back to
Oh,
it.
yeah,
Blake.
you're right.
I was getting back to it.
Yeah,
Just
Blake is
a
right.
reverse do-si-do. We got this. Yeah.
All right. So
Yeah.
question of the day is, how many charger cords do you have for your phone? Like I have a whole drawer of different charger cords, but I'm talking about just the ones for your phone.
Oh, okay. We'll get to that just after I tell you about Amara Med Spa.
Okay. Wasn't sure if you were ready to talk yet.
No, thank you, though. We'll make it through this.
Warm and wet.
That's not the description for Amara Med Spa, but you can experience the ultimate rejuvenation out there at Amara. Where science meets tranquility. I love doing the show live. Visit them at theamaramedspa.com. Okay. How many charger cords do
How
you
many
have?
charger cords do you have for your phone?
For your phone or all together?
No, just for your phone.
Just for the phone.
Because I mean, you got chargers for about everything.
I've had and phone
Charger
the same.
drawer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm just talking about just for your phone.
Okay. I'd say probably a total 7. Probably 6 in my house and 1 in the car. Yeah, I don't know where all the ones in the house are, but they're there somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
7.
7.
7. You're saying 7. I'm saying 4.
4.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I 1, 2, 3, and then 4 and 1 in the car. Yeah. Final answer.
All right. Blake?
I'm gonna say 6.
Okay. This is kind of a boring
feel-
question of
This
the day,
is-
Troy.
This is
Yeah.
well, I mean, I
Jeez.
thought you guys give a little better description.
Well, what did you? Yeah. I mean, it's a charge cord.
Braided one. There's
Yeah.
one glitter one.
Yeah.
And one really long.
But
one.
I guess I'm like the weirdo because I have one pretty much everywhere. I think I got like 8. I got one on each side of the bed. I got one in the living room. I got one in the office. I got one in my in bollocks. You know,
Wow, man.
I think I have like 9 or 10.
Wow. Well, you'd never lose battery, I guess.
Right.
And I still do.
Oh, wow.
Jeez.
Time for an upgrade. That's how they want.
Guess so,
That's how they
yeah,
get you.
Right? That's how they get you.
Yeah.
Those non-authorized chargers. Those ones you
Yeah.
get from the 7-Eleven.
Yep. They pump the juice.
Yeah. So
All right.
Gatlin's up there with me. He's got 8. So
Ooh.
All right. Who's got the highest so far? Jeff in the comments?
I'm looking. Fact checking.
I think Jeff's it right now.
All right.
Bill almost with 5.
Okay.
There's one right here. Did you count that one?
No, that ain't mine.
It just randomly sitting
I
on
think
the
that's
table.
the iPad charger.
Oh,
actually.
okay.
Yeah,
All right.
can't lose that. On an iPad to use as a teleprompter, we used it for 3 days.
Yeah, remember those days?
Yeah, it still sits up in there as a relic. Of
Looks
Yeah.
cool.
It's like 3 Mile Island just sitting there.
Yeah, just hanging out.
Oh, all right. Let's get to the happenings, shall we, guys?
All right.
Happenings.
The
What's the
happenings.
happenings?
Gee golly.
We'll start with the Super Bowl. Who here watched the Super Bowl?
I did.
Not.
I did.
You did.
Half.
Wait, half?
Well, I thought
What
I was
half?
being bad luck for the Chiefs, so I turned it off.
Oh my god!
And sure enough, they won. So there you go.
It proved his point.
I proved my point.
Jeez. Okay. It was the Taylor Bowl. It seemed like everybody was talking about Taylor Swift.
True.
They were talking about Taylor Swift from the second she got to the stadium.
Right.
Yep.
She brought Blake Lively and Ice Spice to
Right, Ice Spice. Is Ice Spice pretty much just a product of Taylor Swift?
No,
Did
she
just,
really
like,
has the
spawn out of
culture.
Taylor Swift. I've only seen her because of.
You would not care for her music, I don't think. Yeah, she's got a famous song called Deli. But yeah, she's got her own culture. But they partnered on a song, or actually a remix of a song. I think it's called Karma. And yeah, that's Ice Spice.
I
They
just
got a
know
friendship there.
I just know her from the memes of the memes are always comparing their butts.
Yeah, she's got that song. Yeah, Deli. Mhm.
Okay. So that compares.
She's in
I
the-
have no idea what you guys are talking
Dancing
about.
in a deli with a
No,
panty.
It's you've seen the meme. It's like something unappealing, and then it's Taylor Swift's backside, and she's labeled as something unappealing, and then Ice Spice's backside is right next to her. She's labeled
juicy.
as something
Got
that's got some. Yeah.
Yeah,
Got some shape to it.
she was
Yeah.
there. Yep. And so was Lana Del Rey. She was there too. Got to give her a shout.
Yeah.
Awkward.
Well, I think they showed Beyonce as much as they did Taylor.
No, Beyonce had the commercial. She announced last night that she. Oh,
No.
geez.
They showed
Oh, boy.
Davey. You did not watch it. You did not watch the Super Bowl.
Well, then
'cause they
I
showed
saw-
her and Jay-Z like
Oh, I didn't
3
see
or
her.
4 times too.
I only watched her
And
commercial.
one of the announcers, and you tell me what you think about this. One of the announcers called Jay-Z the greatest living rapper.
Oh, Nate
Well,
Burleson did that.
announcer needs to stick to football.
Yeah, I was just like, what did he just say?
That was
Who
Nate,
said that? Was
Nate
it Tony
Burleson.
Romo?
Burleson.
No.
It was Nate Burleson.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jeez. Yeah.
Yeah, I only saw him and the kids on the field. I did not see B. But B did make a big announcement last night on the Verizon commercial that she's dropping new music, which is country.
Oh no.
Yeah, I heard a little bit of it. this
Me
morning.
too. Wasn't that great? Yeah,
Beyonce
sorry.
doesn't even know. She's not even connected to the music she makes anymore. I mean, she's
Well, I
just-
think she's going after some sort of like country, like a Grammy, and so then she could say that she has one from each category because she's got pop, she's got R&B, and she's got like all of those different facets. So country would be the next
I
one.
am intrigued to
She
hear
wants
what
to see CMA
Beyonce
now?
country is
Oh,
going to be.
you can listen to
I
it
didn't
now.
think-
Yeah,
I didn't think it was terrible.
there's 2 songs, not terrible, right? Maybe a remix though. I'm saying.
I mean, the way that songs are made these days, if you've got the best producers, you're going to have good music in whatever genre
Well,
you
talent,
go into.
talent is talent. I mean,
Well, producers are producers.
Now
but-
Reba
but-
rocked last
but
night.
I mean, like, Elvis Presley, and you love him or hate him, Elvis Presley could sing almost every genre at the time. Like he could go. Kid Rock, believe it or not, can sing almost every genre, and he did it when he was in his. So I mean, talent is talent. I mean, if you, like you said, if you get a good producer, you have the talent, you can be successful.
Diplo.
Yeah, and you're right. Reba did crush it.
Reba crushed it.
What she did nationally?
Yeah, it was really good though, and like her own style. She didn't do any too frilly. It was just totally Reba.
Yeah.
Big Red, baby. Yes.
Yeah.
Post Malone. What do you think?
It was all right.
He did America the Beautiful, but his own like kind of rendition of it. I actually thought it was endearing, but I just feel like the look is so harsh. I would have, I don't know, face tats for me, it's just like I shut down mentally.
Well, that's what I said. That's what I said when he was singing it. I was like, if you don't look at him,
Right.
it's great. And I can tell you,
I mean, they may cover up.
and the thing is, I could just see my dad's generation looking at this guy going,
What in the hell?
Yeah.
"Did he just get out of prison?"
Right, totally. He's got that look. I mean, I don't want to generalize, but I'm just
And then
saying.
he's got the teeth thing.
The
going
teeth is
too.
all
But
gold.
he's such an actual dorky dude. Like you
Right.
hear him talk, and it's just like kind of a
No,
dork.
that's what I'm saying. If you don't look, if you just heard him on the radio, you'd be like,
Yeah.
"Wow, that dude's."
Yeah.
But he's one of the few artists. When I look at him, I'm like, I can't take you seriously. I just can't.
So
Look
the
at his bank account. I bet you can take it pretty seriously.
Yeah, yeah.
Change your perspective.
he's got a Taylor Swift collab coming out on April 19th.
Yeah, but I mean,
Yes.
you know, he's a talented guy. But I mean, to look at, he's hard to look at.
It's hard to look at. I don't get it, right?
Not pleasing to the eye.
face only a mother can love. Yeah.
Like a pin cushion.
So I mean, but like you said, if you just hear him talk, or and then you look at him, you're like, is that who's saying that?
yeah. Yeah. He's a talented guy for sure. There was a streaker. There was a streaker.
I missed this.
There was two of them. Wasn't
Dang
it.
it. Why do I miss the good stuff?
Like wasn't it two?
I think I heard it was two, but yeah. So but they caught the first guy quickly. The second guy ran around for a bit longer.
I mean, they never show him on TV.
No, they never do.
Which
Okay.
is like Jerry Springer without them showing the fights. It's like when
Right.
they
Yeah.
cut to the crowd and Jerry Springer, you're like, what is this? I want to see the fight.
You just catch a corner of the chair flying.
yeah. And they should at least have a rule where they can cut to the person. I know they don't want to encourage it.
Yeah.
But
No,
cut to the person for half a second so we can see what's going on.
All you see is Mahomes going like this.
Nah.
He just looked over his shoulder. He's like,
What the hell?
We want to see the moment where somebody gets tackled on the field, either by like a ref or they run too close to a player and a player clotheslines.
"Yeah, see, I love that." Or like the security guard is a little out of shape, more out of shape than the streaker.
Yeah, yeah,
and he's
yeah.
running and his pants are falling down and he falls over.
Oh.
You know, I enjoyed those moments.
Yeah, those
I
are
root
good
for
too.
the streaker, and then and then if he gets whacked, then I root for the guy who knocks him the hell out.
There you go. Everybody was talking about the Usher halftime performance. A lot of people saying the best halftime show ever. A lot of people saying worst halftime show ever, actually.
The sound was off early. So like
Sound was off, yeah.
first song, the sound wasn't right. It was like he was muffled and held back, but they cleaned it up. And I got to admit, I liked his roller skate routine.
He had a roller skate routine.
Did you see it, Davey?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You didn't like the roller
Davey does
skate?
not look impressed by the Usher halftime show.
Look, it looked like community theater in a parking lot to me. I thought they cut the budget. It just looks, it's such a
What the hell are you talking
I
about,
am not
Davey?
kidding.
It just
I
fall on your
hated
head.
it. I absolutely thought this was the worst performance I've ever seen.
You
It was
are
like,
nuts.
you're in a Super Bowl stadium.
You
That
should've
volume of that stage should have been way bigger.
You
Rihanna
should-
at least brought it to like an artistic like volume size. This was like so
Yeah, you're
small.
nuts.
Let's play concert in the backyard, Timmy. I can't wait to go play concert. That's what it reminded me
you're
of.
nuts.
Please, step up
you're
your game.
Nuts.
Wait, what? So you said something about the costumes earlier, though.
Oh,
that
they
made
look
me
like
chuckle.
dodgeball, like in the movie Dodgeball. The concerts, the costumes. Ludacris, he spit really good. He did really good last night.
Ludacris,
Ludacris
okay.
and Little John.
But,
Lil Jon?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alicia
Alicia
looked
Keys was
hot,
good.
but her sound was off again. But yeah.
Yeah, her sound. They got it right about halfway through her sound.
I'm sorry, we just come from a
about
different day and
100%.
age. I mean, like Aerosmith with Britney, like those were combining two different cultures, but they rocked it back then. Like you felt it in your core.
I mean,
This was like
it wasn't Michael Jackson, but it was
no.
it was good. He
I'm
fell.
glad we got
he
both
fell
sides
asleep.
of the spectrum.
He
here
fell
on this
asleep.
one.
And this is the old guy representing.
yeah, congratulations, good, yeah.
Yeah. You're wrong. So
Blake, what's tiebreaker on this one? What did you think, man?
Okay, okay. So I definitely agree with my dad. The sound was not the best during like for the first half, but when it got to Lil Jon's Turn Down for What, and yeah, that's when like okay, it's good.
yeah.
But obviously I wouldn't say that this is like a top 20.
I wouldn't put
halftime
I wouldn't put it in the lower 10, and I wouldn't put it in the top 10. But it was
all right.
It was all right.
Had to take his shirt off. Had to take the shirt off. It's like such a tired narrative.
Yeah.
I mean, Janet Jackson gets banned for life for having one boobie out, but he can have two tits right out. Like, that's ridiculous. Come on.
Right. But Dad, you have to be honest.
Let's see what sounds ridiculous now.
Hold on.
Me?
Yeah.
That's fine. If you want to think that I sound ridiculous, that's fine. I have
He
taste.
wasn't that bad. He wasn't that. You're just not like Usher.
I guess not.
I guess not. I think that's what it is. I think you just don't like
He's always been a meh for me anyway, but like,
Okay,
God.
let's go. Let's start there.
Fine. Well, it's like therapy session. Like, let's see where did it happen. He opened for Janet. I saw him live.
Yeah.
All right, Super Bowl therapy.
Yeah.
There it is.
I
You're
would
on the
rank it
morning
about
show.
mid grade. So
Okay.
But
Davey has it lower grade. I have it mid grade.
Obviously,
Like
much
the
lower than
last
you.
place. I'm sorry, the worst one for me. Let's go to the game.
I've seen way more Super Bowls than you did.
I know you have. I have an opinion. It falls out. But let's go to the game. What did you think of the game? I thought the Niners started the game awesome.
I thought they were just gonna. I thought
They
they
were
were
on
gonna
fire.
walk away. They
Me too.
Gave away so many opportunities early.
Yeah.
That fumble in the first drive, they're just crushing down the field, and they fumble. It was like obviously 49ers going to score, and then boom, turnover. And they gave away like 3 opportunities in the first half that they had to pay for, and that's how they lost the game.
Mm-hmm.
So. No, I think the game was a little sloppy in the first half, and then second half it was just an intense game, especially fourth quarter. So
Everybody making it.
I'd make it one of the best finishes of all time.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
All right. Yeah, I literally didn't see a minute of it. I tracked it through Google every now and then. I'd just refresh the Google page and then saw what people were posting on Facebook. Saw a lot of the Travis Kelce getting in Andy Reid's face.
Yeah,
That was some of the-
he owes him an apology. I mean, I've been that intense in it,
True.
and it's not a reflective of who he is as a human being.
Correct.
Sports and real life are not the
Beast
same.
mode,
I mean, I've gotten thrown out of more games than about anybody I know, and I'm not a person that really loses my temper that much.
You've never seen a beast in a Speedo till you see me, honey.
Yeah,
Like,
but I mean, sports is different. So I mean, us not judge, and everybody's out there just kind of.
it's the most intense game. I know, I get it, but yeah, I believe an apology probably should be
he needs to
exchanged for
apologize.
sure.
He crossed the line with his coach.
Yeah.
So-
and the coach actually made a comment. He said that, he definitely knows how to push my buttons or something like that.
Yeah. So I mean, but Andy, I mean, he's that's why he's the best coach in the league.
Yeah.
Right now. I mean, he handled it. He just kind of
So professional.
Took the bump, kind of
Yeah.
shrugged him away. He didn't even acknowledge him.
Yeah.
He didn't go, "What are you doing?" Or he didn't even acknowledge. Andy Reid's just like, Big
Yeah,
Red
yeah.
was Big Red.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. God, he's been around since the damn NFL started.
Yeah.
He's just
I know.
Andy Reid is just
yeah. So
I like the story
He's
of
a
Purdy.
legend.
I think he did a great job too. I mean, what was he, last pick in the draft or
he
something?
was Mr. Irrelevant.
Yeah.
which is,
I love
he
that
was
story.
The very, very last pick, and you actually get a jersey that says Mr. Irrelevant. When
Really?
you're-
I
when
didn't
you're
know that.
Last pick in the 2022.
Yeah.
But he's one of the top 10 quarterbacks in the league. So, and Mahomes proved that he's the MVP. Mm-hmm. The last drive, he's just like, okay,
Boom. Yeah.
I'm not giving the ball to anybody else. I got this drive. Mm-hmm. And they
Yeah.
won. They won on the there was no time on the clock when they won. So
very impressive. Yeah. Everybody seemed into it, man. It seemed like there were some lulls in there. I was seeing a couple people at some points just being like, "This is the most boring Super Bowl ever."
There's a lot of, the
those
kicker's game. It was a
those are
kicker's game.
Cowboys fans.
Oh, please.
Good or bad?
Who? Who?
If they said it's the most boring game ever,
Everybody's always got to complain about everything.
It was probably the only game they watched all year.
It used to be big.
All right, man. Let's get into some local stuff here. Is that all? Everybody get all their Super Bowl-ness out?
Feels so much better.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. I do have support out there.
Ludacris and Lil Jon, they did rock it.
I will give you that. Yes.
Yeah.
In those horrible costumes.
Speaking of horrible costumes, the city of St. Augustine. That didn't work too well, but they all. The city of St. Augustine actively soliciting public input for the ambitious King Street Improvements project. They're organizing a public meeting scheduled for Tuesday, February 20th. This is going to happen from 4:30 to 6:30 out there in the Alcazar Room, City Hall. They say it aims to foster engagement among residents and stakeholders, focusing on discussions regarding design recommendations for the project.
Plan A. Go with Plan A. Plan B sucked.
Which one's Plan A and which one's Plan B at this point? I can't even keep track. I don't even know
Plan
where we're
A
at.
has King Street actually with some landscaping in the middle because they kind of put everything off to the side.
Oh, there we
into
go.
some
Thank you.
turn lanes. But Plan A to me was much better with the way the landscape. And this doesn't no justice. You got to watch the 3D video to really get the full
Oh, there's
feel
a
of it.
3D video.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh,
So-
whoa, fancy city of St. Augustine.
Yeah. So if you can get your hands on that and show those two,
Okay.
then people will see the difference.
All right.
But thank you for bringing that up. But Plan A to me was much better.
Okay.
When did you get to see this?
Last week.
Okay. All right. Plan A. Just a nicer with the foliage and the.
Oh no, it really kind of makes it feel like a southern city instead of. Yeah, it makes that entry corridor so much better because
Okay.
it's one of the entry corridors. There you go. That's
Oh.
this is the movement, Blake. Where'd you get that? That's pretty
Ay,
good.
que bonita.
Hey, there you go.
So that's the one to the left as it's going away is what's there now. That's the new one. So I
Okay.
mean it's
Oh, all right.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. They have a dedicated website for this. Very easy. Very easy to remember. This is kingstreet.mlhhub.com. Very easy. It's been established, offering a comprehensive project information, including design renderings and avenues submitted for submitting public input. So hopefully they've got that 3D video on that long website name. Residents will be able to attend the meeting in person, and they're encouraged to participate by submitting written comments via the website or emailing Assistant City Manager Ruben Franklin
Oh, yeah.
at rfranklin@citysainaug.com. So there you go. Always important to make your voice heard during the road. Oh, look at this!
there you go. That's
Oh,
it.
we're flying through the trees. Slow down.
Look at
Why
that.
didn't they get a better? Why do we have to fly through the trees?
That's
I don't-
Casa Monica.
Is it?
Yeah, that was what it was.
All right. It is nice with the trees.
And see,
It is nice with the trees.
Do we have a lot of trees down there already?
Uh-oh, they better increase their budget for Nights of Lights with all the extra.
Oh yeah, and a lot of trees to
Extra
put lights
flare.
in.
May have forgotten.
You're
Don't hit the
absolutely
baby.
Right.
Well, they literally, the camera smashed right into them, I'm assuming.
Yeah, they could have done a better job at.
Oh,
track
right through that
traversing
car.
This 3D environment.
yeah, and the parking's all like in pavers and. Did you go down Cathedral? Like you can see where the pavers, they're bringing the pavers in. That's going to be the parking and the road in the middle. It's like I said, Plan A. That was Plan A.
All right. Yeah. It's nice. So yeah, go to that website and see more. Let's see. Written comments will be accepted until Friday, March 1st, ensuring that all voices have an opportunity to contribute.
Yeah, that's Cathedral Place.
There it is,
The only
yeah.
thing that's really different is the way the parking is and the landscaping.
Mm-hmm.
All right. There you go. That's nice.
Watch out for the truck!
I know, right? Go left, go left.
Yeah. Could have traversed that better, but we get the point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We always got to find something to make fun of.
Of course, that's how we show peace.
Yeah, we'll go with that again. Oh, man, an unfortunate update. I saw over the weekend that Florida Fish and Wildlife and Fire Rescue and a bunch of agencies were searching for a couple of missing canoers.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Hate to bring you this update, but Florida Fish and Wildlife officials have confirmed the recovery of the bodies of 2 missing canoeists out there in Hastings after an extensive search effort out there. The search operation involves St. Johns County Fire Rescue, Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission, and various other agencies. They were focused on a pond located on George Miller Road in Hastings. Now, this isn't just like a small, it's a 25-acre body of water. So, I mean, this is massive. They were utilizing various resources, helicopters, sonar technology, dive teams, just did everything they could to try and find these 2 individuals. Apparently, there was a 3rd individual who did manage to make it to shore. But the other 2, unfortunately, found dead out there. So that's...
I mean, do we have any details of what happened yet? Or
not yet.
Okay.
They're still investigating it. So I'm sure we'll get more information over the next few days.
Because like on a pond, it doesn't seem, as treacherous as like it being out in the ocean or getting hit by a boat or something like that. So I'm really curious about this story.
Yeah. There's not much information right now, but we'll definitely be seeing if there is anything else that comes out, because I'd be curious to figure out kind of what went wrong out there too. But we'll keep up on it for sure. Something we keep up on the daily is the gas.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the old Gas Buddy Gas Report here this morning. Don't forget, everybody self-reports these, and sometimes they don't self-report them accurately. The gate at Mizell Road reporting at 3:09 this morning. Your Sunoco at 2199 North Ponce at 3:09 as well. The Shell at 146 King at 3:09. Mobile and Circle K 800 South Ponce 3:09 as well. It's 3:09 pretty much on down the whole list until we get to the Shell at 2350 North Ponce 3:15. And the Sicko at 1099 South Ponce, 3:15 as well. Chris Lucero Bail Bonds brings us that gas report. If you get in trouble for any reason that you have to go to jail for, Chris will get you out. He's available for you 24/7 to provide fast and reliable bail services. Give him a call, 904-822-BAIL, 904-822-2245. Or just check the mugshots section of the 904 Now app, which is, I don't have to tell you to do that. It's the most popular section anyway.
It's very popular.
It is
best clicks.
by far the best clicks. It's crazy. All right, we got live music happening today and tonight. Richard Kanicki.
Oh.
Kankiki.
Kankiki?
Kunsiki? We're just not moving in a good direction.
Samsonite.
Swami.
You were so close. So close.
Kuncicky.
Kanucky.
But there's that extra C in there.
Oh.
Kankiki. We had to have said it right one of these times. At the Cafe Alcazar at noon. Jim Lamb, thank God, an easy one at the second. At the Milltop Tavern at noon. We got Reggie Starrett at Trade Winds at 1. Johnny Lawrence, Pierre's Pub at 1 o'clock. Josh Tennessee Worthy at the Milltop at 4:30. Brett Blackshear at Salt Life at 6. We got Christian Powers.
Hey!
He's back in town.
Cool.
At Pierre's Pub at 6. Sam Passetti at Prohibition Kitchen at 6. Stu Weaver at Harry's at 6. And Burn Unit. Casa Divino 57 at 7 o'clock. That from Griffin Home Services. Your home's comfort is their top priority at Griffin. They do AC, they do the plumbing, the electrical services, the bofos.
Yay!
Lots of you mofos getting bofos out there.
Yep, that's it.
Right. That's good. Griffin Service, 904-500-2653, or visit griffinservice.com and see the Grifference. All right, what do we got for Moronic Monday? An entire radio tower was stolen.
Oh, downtown St. Augustine?
That's a feat. That's a feat. We used to work right next door to a radio tower, and that thing was massive, Troy.
Yes.
Can you imagine somebody taking off with that whole thing in the middle of the night?
Remember how nervous I was whenever a lightning storm would be?
Yeah.
I hated that.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
You just you're right next to a 400-foot metal pole.
Yeah.
Right.
It's not properly grounded.
And it gets hit like almost every
Right.
storm.
You're like doing stuff. Yeah.
So it's
Not good.
I'm not a fan of lightning.
Shout out to all our radio people out there.
Yeah. Radio, you put your life in your hands every day
God bless you.
doing radio. But before we get to that, I will tell you the Fidus Roofing is your local go-to for over 15 years here in St. Johns County. And all their people live right here in St. Johns County, which is super important. They're master elite contractors, and that means that they're great at what they do, and they can get you warranties that nobody else can. Give them a call today, 904-355-ROOF.
They do pavers.
And gutters.
That was new.
Just kept it nice and
matches.
jovial.
Matches
Okay.
energy.
All right.
I think I failed.
All right. An entire 200-foot radio tower stolen in Alabama. Of course it was.
Yeah.
People think when they hear,
that baby out.
yeah. They think when they hear Florida, it's going to be a crazy story. But when we hear Alabama,
Uh-oh.
we know it's going to be a crazy story. These thieves were in Jasper, Alabama. They executed a brazen theft by toppling and stealing a 200-foot tower of the radio station Classic Hits WJLX AM. Just a little AM station.
They're holding on.
But it was AM 1240, just like the one we were at here.
Yeah.
The theft discovered late last week also involved the...
No one noticed the radio station wasn't working.
Should we go out?
That's exactly where my head went.
It had been stolen months ago. Yeah.
Should we go check?
Crazy, man. But that's how it is in radio sometimes. Station owner and GM Brett Elmore took to the station's Facebook page on Friday, February 2nd to announce the shocking incident. Elmore expressed disbelief, stating that this is going to get out eventually, so I might as well make it public again. Still, nobody noticed. He makes this announcement, and he's like, this is going to get out eventually. It should have been known immediately if people were listening to your station. According to Elmore, the perpetrators not only vandalized the station's building, but also managed to remove the entire 200-foot tower from the property. That's a lot of metal. That's a lot, man. 200 feet?
Right. The building, the Treasury building's 125 to 130 feet tall.
Okay.
All right.
Massive.
So add
It's the biggest building in St.
another
Augustine.
7 stories to it.
Yeah.
And no one saw it missing.
How did this
Nobody
happen?
noticed it. People don't even man radio stations
That's
anymore. There's just
Alabama.
nobody there.
Wow. That's Alabama.
Crazy.
Right there.
And it didn't affect the signal either. I mean, apparently you can just pop up an antenna. No, it had to have affected the signal. Jasper Police Department is investigating the incident. Elmore emphasized the severity of tampering with federally licensed facility.
How much you want to bet it was like AT&T that was sharing the tower that discovered it? They're like, why are we having bad signal?
Right.
Like, no one on the AM side noticed.
Nobody.
You know, we used to have, we had like 5 people that would have called in and said, where are you guys at?
Yeah.
They're like, what was it, Dead Man?
Yeah, maybe 5.
The professor.
Marty.
Marty.
Yeah, man.
That's funny.
Wow, that is funny.
Great. That's great. No, good for them for pulling off. They must have just really hated the content on that radio station.
I don't know.
I just can't understand why they didn't know.
I'm going with your AT&T route. I'm thinking, they stopped paying this lease. Let's just, the repo. They repoed the tower.
Was the radio station playing too much Rush? Or
People.
In Alabama, they still could be playing Rush.
Yeah.
Even though he died like 5 years ago.
Right.
People either loved Rush or, the station we were at played Rush.
Well,
People
that was their big money
loved it
maker.
or hated it.
That was their big money maker.
Yeah.
Tom Sawyer.
Everyone thought it was uncommon ground, but nope, it was Rush.
You guys were giving Rush a run for his money.
Yeah, we had 9 people.
Rush had 13.
Oh boy,
Listen.
lucky 13.
Yeah. All right. Something else you'll be familiar with, Troy. St. Johns County Parks and Recreation unveiled their new annual family sightseeing pass for the pier.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a $50 pass. You go there. Yeah, it covers your whole household, 2 adults, and then the kids in the house. And they're hoping this encourages more heading to the pier with families and enjoying the pier. People don't really go on the pier. That live here.
There's still some people that have lifetime passes from like the 80s.
Oh, those are still valid?
And they're still valid. So they're lifetime.
Yeah, you can't. You know, I always wonder about like infomercial products that offer lifetime warranties. You know, lifetime this and lifetime that. I'm like, but that's for your lifetime.
Yeah.
And chances are you won't be around in 2 years.
Well, you had to own a home to get that lifetime pass in the 80s. So there's still some people that owned a home that are that are still and they still have the card, the little tiny card.
Good for them.
Yeah, that pier needs to be redone.
Does it?
Yeah,
That's
it hadn't been redone. I mean, it needed to be redone when I was at Parks and Rec, and that was, you know, I'm talking going back 20 years.
Well, they pretty much just
I've
wait
been-
till a storm knocks out sections of it, and then they repair the section of it.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's got Band-Aids sticking in it. It's duct taped together.
You don't think that's the way to do it? All right.
Not sure that's the strongest structural means.
Probably not. Probably not. But, you know, there's always only a handful of people on the pier when I go down there anyway. On the actual pier, you got a handful of people fishing, and
Those are the people that made it.
that didn't die on the death crowd.
That walked out.
There, yeah. Now they just can't get back in. They're just out there forever.
Yeah.
The lost souls of the pier.
Might as well fish.
Yeah. Stay alive.
Right.
People just toss them jugs of water over the gaps in the pier. Yeah. It's a process, man. It's a real thing. All right. St. Johns County working with FPL to get better lighting for pedestrians in a few crucial spots along A1A. This is great. This is in partnership with, they're using the installation of LED lightings and HAWK, that's an acronym, HAWK systems, beacons, at strategic locations including the Treasure Beach Road, Green Street, Matanzas Inlet, and Nice Beachfront Park. The HAWK beacon, or high intensity activated crosswalk, doesn't even say hawk. HIACW does not spell hawk.
Hawk.
Hayaku.
Hiatus.
Hayaku. I guess
They
that's
couldn't come up with a good acronym. So it's like, let's come up let's come up with a bird with good vision.
right.
Yeah.
They forced an acronym on this system. And I don't even know what it means when they say the real name of what it does. A high intensity activated crosswalk. I don't even know what that is.
High intensity.
So their acronym doesn't describe what it is, and their description of it doesn't describe what it is.
I'm getting flashing LED lights. I'm getting work, the maybe a different color of crosswalk, high
thank you for-
intensity yellows. Yeah.
Psychically channeling
Beautiful,
the
yeah.
description of this. Somebody needed to tell me
See,
what this actually
I'm
is.
getting like the Billie Jean. You know, as you step, the lights come on.
Yes.
Oh,
High intensity. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm feeling
That's,
it.
that's what I'm getting from it.
Totally.
I mean, wouldn't that be cool?
That'd be cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure it's just a flashing light.
There's
Yeah,
like a
it's probably-
force field that
It's
comes
probably
up.
just
So
a motion
yeah.
light that comes on that's very dim, like
Yeah.
and it flickers a little.
Green force fields.
like
From
from
a Hawk system,
Like-
or also known as the Hayaku. Sounds like an animal vomiting. So there you go. We can look forward to the
I'm sticking.
Hayaku.
I'm sticking with my Billie Jean image.
I like that actually. I would totally go out there for once.
How do you want to check the comments?
I'm going to march through the mentions on this Manic Monday.
As you do that, I'll remind everybody that Bates, Hood, and Floyd is around to set the standard that your home is more than a house. It's where your memories are made. They provide peace of mind and insurance to protect your biggest investments so you can continue making memories. Having a reliable local insurance agency like Bates Hewitt and Floyd with over 40 years experience in homeowners, auto, and commercial and other things can be a valuable asset in navigating the unpredictable insurance market. Give Christy a call, 904-794-5455, or visit Bates Hewitt and Floyd right there at 165 South Park, Suite C. Also, our friends at Willow and Maine, they're your hair's best friend. Are you tired of looking tired? Of course you are. Head over to Willow and Maine. Feeling like your hair is in a rut? Willow and Maine is your hair. What did you say last week, Davey?
Your haircut.
They
have your haircut.
They have your haircut. Why didn't we think to rhyme hut with cut before? That's great.
Yeah, well, you were a little in a rut.
The flow and goes. Oh, that's good.
I'm just checking comments.
Not sure where to fix your frame. I mean, rut is the word that's the root of all the rest of the rhyme. So you can't reuse rut.
Just did.
And you liked Usher, so that just shows you the level there.
And it all comes back.
He's still angry.
God, I'm
Take
so
your
angry.
Willow and Maine from Classic Highlights to Hair Extensions. Whether your hair is oily, crunchy, curly, straight limp, or a little bit of a whip, they'll whip it and clip it into shape. Don't let a hair emergency stress you out. Check out their latest specials on Instagram at Willow and Maine Beauty Bar. And dudes, Men's Day is Wednesday.
You like the Maroon 5 concert better than Usher's?
Yeah,
Come on.
I'd rather. Yeah.
He took his
Wow.
shirt off.
No, he didn't. Oh, yeah, he
Yes, he
did.
did.
That's right, he did.
All
Oh,
There we go.
terrible.
Troy, what you got?
Sorry. First off, your mom said, "Why didn't you ask your brother for his code?" That's what she did.
Oh, smart.
But I put Chris Lupero barrel bonds in the comments for her in dedication. Yeah.
Yep.
All right, we got stars from Nicole and Anastasia. Appreciate you guys.
Thank you.
Some votes went for best commercial. The Dunk Kings seems to be one of those. Matt Damon made the commercial. The other part was absolutely stupid, but I think that was the point. It was supposed to be absolutely stupid.
Yeah.
And the Messi commercial I thought was good.
Yeah, the soccer on the beach.
Yeah.
That's been showing for 2 weeks.
First time I saw it.
First time I saw it, yeah.
It's crazy. I've seen that on
Gatlin-
YouTube for weeks.
And Pastor Jeff won on the phone cord with 8.
Oh, wow. Look at you, Pastor Jeff.
right.
Reach out and touch somebody.
His battery's never dead.
Always charged up.
What do you got for STOITM stats?
All right, STOITM stat in 1809, very important day in American history, could be one of the most important days in American history. It is the day in Hodgenville, Kentucky. On this day in 1809 is when Abraham Lincoln was born.
Oh.
All right.
I really don't have to go into a whole lot of history about Abraham Lincoln because
Yeah.
it's one of the few presidents everybody knows something about.
Right.
You know, so it just he struggled a little bit with different employment because he was kind of awkward and you know, he's 6'4" and weighed about 170 pounds. Just was
Wow.
super thin. But he was in the legislation in Illinois. Then he served one term in Congress. Then he became an attorney. Just an interesting, different life, but everybody kind of knows about Abraham Lincoln, so there isn't a whole lot
Yeah.
there. Important day in history, though.
Yeah, definitely.
And ironically, it's also the same day that the NAACP was founded. His birthday was the same day as NAACP.
Wow. That is ironic.
Yeah, so there's an irony with that.
All right. Good STOITM stat. Remember there was like a phase in Hollywood where they were cranking out Abraham Lincoln movies?
Oh, yeah,
Like,
vampire.
Yeah.
the vampire was the worst one.
Worst one.
Yeah, the one with Daniel Day was a really good.
That kind of inspired everybody to say, "Oh, let's all make our own take on an Abraham Lincoln
Let's
movie."
get on
People
this
like
Honest
it.
Abe thing.
Right.
He wasn't so honest, by the way. So.
No.
Well, he also wasn't a vampire.
No. Yeah. Fantical.
St. Augie's Pizza. Go check them out tomorrow.
Yum.
Get a heart-shaped pizza, everybody. They're making heart-shaped
for
pizzas.
Valentine's Day,
So
they're
fun.
doing heart-shaped pizzas. It's nice.
Yeah, there was a little fun stuff during the game last night. Evidently, someone at the vape store next to Augie's Pizza, some kids ran in there with ski masks and grabbed some vapes and stuff like that. But they had streets blocked off downtown. they drove up to us because we're sitting on the porch outside.
Yeah.
And our neighbor, of course, spreads awful rumors like, oh, yeah, they were armed.
Oh,
one of
geez.
those.
Yeah.
So, but it made for a little bit of excitement in the second half.
Wow. Not
Jeez.
the excitement that the vape store was looking for.
No, absolutely not.
Jeez, man.
So,
Oh, well, that's...
but we called over to Augie to see if everything was all right over there.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for the crime update, Troy.
Yeah, definitely. Take a bite out of that.
What you got for plugs, man?
I got nothing. Just enjoy your day, man.
Okay. Davey?
Hey, we got the world famous Tracy Upchurch coming in, talking about his new book called The Road to Piccolata.
Okay. Blake?
I'm just gonna be sleeping most of the day. I'm tired.
He's got the day off.
Good.
I will tell you to go to thefloridamangames.com. Have a great rest of your day.